my next point, like academia does. You'll hide in a child's daycare and be like, well, he won't come here and attack me. We'll call the police. You're like Hamas. You really are. You're like a terrorist organization. And that's probably why people keep getting rockets. We're going to get more rockets. We're going to get more rockets. God's going to take a big, long, real sword and blade. A real one. All the real arrows ever. Arjuna is going to shower down his rocket arrows. That would get Vishnu off all that. You get free Vishnus. They don't even know about him out there. They're too busy, you know what they're doing out there. God knows. Doing it wrong. So the one who is within you is greater than anyone that they'll put out in the world. Because out in the world, well, just think about it. If you're standing here with this hat, then how can I out in the world, you know, if I'm a thing out in the world, can I do this for you? I can't twirl your fucking hat or dance for you where I am. You know, I can only bring you about by similar likeness. Not that I would be teaching you anything. It's almost that we have a similar likeness. And that shouldn't be owned by corporations like they're trying, or reissued by Elon Musk. While you hide in a fucking daycare in a pile of computers like Hamas hides in schools and uses the children. That's what that entity does. Okay, it uses children and adrenochrome. And that entity exists across all religions. I've killed that entity. You wouldn't know which religion it is in and not, because it's become an infection among God in general. So how do you get back to that? Well, you can use just the spirit. That's what I do. I set up a ground and foundation for like a spirit. So even if, you know, you get really lost, it doesn't matter. You just need to go back to spirit and preserve that anyway. And that's what a church would do, right? So that's what Elon Musk wants to do. He's like a little church. A little church that wouldn't get off my ass before I cut the grass. So that's what you do from a church. Then they see your altar, right? Do you want to come up to the altar and be forever changed? That's what a lot of this is about. Way before 2 letters. So you'll come up to the altar and get changed. You would get altered. You know, then I would have to take that away. We wouldn't make a covenant, even though we should have made an agreement together about art. So you didn't use the art for your slave master against me like you wanted you to. And in your art, you don't even own the context in that anyway. You know how I know that? Because auspiciousness, for starters, you would take the context that you don't know about. Because that would give you more from less. Magnification. Right? Me and my neutron star. Me and my hat is a neutron star, a neutron bomb. Gonna drop it on you far away from you. Do. So, that's what I like. I like to just get the feel of things. Kind of get that autonomy, second nature. You know? It's kind of like a white man when he throws the spear. He fucking throws that spear at you. Look out, bro. Yeah, look out. And I always cleave back to God. So that I can always take something that's negative or derogatory and turn it around and make cleanliness. That's a part of the language and stuff and communication. They don't talk about that in psychology. And if they do at this point, it's like, well, you're just going to rob me again. Try to act like it's for you and your program, you and your coronavirus speak and spell tracker package. Oh, and I am spying on you through the vaccine. And you might say, well, how could you be spying on me through the vaccine? the same way I was spying on you before through it. It's because I keep my shit tight, upright. So you would get eyes and ayin. This ties back into Hebrew language. Don't say that too much or you're going to owe them your life and soul. Anytime you say the word nothing, you'll owe everything. Wouldn't that be great? Seriously, out there, every time I've said nothing, I've owed them everything. Don't you think that's a little strange? Why they're all out there like, yeah, this is how we do it. We're big time on linear. But they never were on linear. It was like, before you really even became my enemy, you would see how I prepare you. So you could tell your friends like a message. You tell your friends like a message. If you think I'm going to level you up and you're going to just do what you do, at least be smart about it. And then don't try to scapegoat me and get your way out of it. Because that ain't going to fly. Right? Because you could scapegoat me. Because if you read the text, am I just getting you ready for Armageddon? Who is like the beast? Not who is the beast. Who is like the beast? So does that mean there was a special untold appearance to happen? Because if you read Revelations, then who is the one who is like the beast? Because it distinguishes the two. Actually, this distinguishes the three. The Antichrist that gives his power away. And you're like, yeah, blah, 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 we're you. Blah, blah, blah. And then there's who is like the beast. Right? So it's distinguishing a lot there. A lot. That's what I mean, like fast learning. And it's just good to come clean. It's just better to come clean. You know, so I cleave to God. And I think God really allows that for our own volition. Even if Satan wanted to change his heart and mind and do, you know what, God? Fuck all these demons. Fuck all these demons, bro. Coming home. Like, think how crazy that would be. And then think about the impersonation factor of somebody could impersonate that to a degree. Because there's about this one thing. But, you know, the perfect devil, he would know that. It's all about this one thing called robbing Jesus. Robbing the Savior. So, your ass is not coming home early. You're not coming home early. But you'll be there like a coin purse. Thank you for this purse. So he gave me his root of evil purse and the secrets of pinatas. I'll just get that randomly. Kind of like while I was talking here, I'll just astral travel. I'll do that usually in front of the computer or wherever. This is how I have all my ideas, or so it seems like I'm having ideas. But I'm pretty sure a lot of this was already here. And that it's just coming down to me. Or that I'm noticing the stars up above. But, you know, I don't have to be like, I am that star. You know, because that was done already. I just have to preserve. Which, you know, that's where creativity was. For all these people out there, diversify and get creative. They can't bend and diversify like that. Because their platform is terrible. So you can't even tell a lie. Like a presupposition, because you don't have a platform to go back to. You just have, more lying. Right, Jordan Peterson, axiomatic presuppositions. See, I get him, when you steal from me or try to imitate, I'll get you to do yourself in with your own self. You would just call it an art or something. And that's because, at the top of global elite, you're not just going to run me like that. And in the middle, well, I'm not going to sit here in the middle like, we know the secrets or, all the, another one of, we're going to handle that. We're going to handle global, worldwide corruption. It's like, do you even know what that entails?